friends, welcome back to my channel. I first off apologize if you can hear a little heater running in the background. It's a chilly day today and I am missing the nice 80s weather we had the last week, but trying to keep myself warm here, keep those warm vibes going. In this video today, I'm going to show the things I worked on in the month of April. I was thinking initially that it was going to be a kind of sad month, but there are a couple of things I actually managed to get done here that I forgot about. So let me push these to the side and we will start getting into it. All right, I will start here with this one. Let me come down a little closer. This is a PDF that I bought off of the Reyda Prince Etsy store. I will try to link that. I believe they also have coloring books you can buy on Amazon now, which is really exciting. I love their artwork. So I did this with a bunch of different pencils, bunch of different pencils. I did put some of a glossy gel pen on the window to give it a shiny window effect. And the background is a watercolor pencil. Let's see, I think I used, oh yeah, and then the floorboards down here, I did use a watercolor pencil there as well. So, and then the rest is just a straight pencil. So this one was a fun one to do. It was part of my choice from my coloring game at the beginning of the month. This was, I believe, my season wheel, I believe. So that was definitely a fun one to do. It was a whip actually from the month before, so I was excited to get this one all finished up, and I really like the way it turned out. Next one is, this one I chose in my game for flowers on the cover, I believe. No, this was a book I tend to avoid, and it is Small Victories by Johanna Basford. And I did do a little bit in the book this month. I did a couple of my own little small victories, um, and just colored a few things in the very front title page here. But the big thing I did work on in this was in my coloring outside the book video, I made wine or drink marker tags. Doesn't have to be wine. And they were these little guys. So I've got this one here. So if I can get the little tassel in the picture. Little mushrooms. A bigger mushroom. I've got this little vase of flowers that says cheers on the ribbon. And then this one here, a little nighttime flower in a vase. Trying to avoid that glare there. Sorry about that. Yeah, and those came from a page in the book that I actually cut out of the book. So that was what I finished in that book for the month. Very happy with how those turned out. Next one I have is my free pick, and I am not even going to try to butcher this title. You can read it here. It's a Rita Berman book, of course. This was my free pick from my game, and I did this little page at the front here. I used pencils and chalk pastels for the background, and then the dots are a silver gel pen. And then I did use a glossy gel pen on the bubbles to give them a shine too. What I did with the bee in the middle here is I decided I wanted to follow. Let me see if I can, I don't think I can get them both in the picture at the same time. Well, there's her bee that she colored, and then I just used that as inspiration for my bee, which was kind of fun. That's the first time I think I've ever done like copycat coloring. It was kind of nice not to have to choose my own colors for that. So the rest of it I did choose, but the bee was copycat bee there. and I like how it turned out. That was a fun one. Nice to have one done in that book finally. Then I have in a million, oh my goodness, A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. Come up a little bit here. Get it all in the shot. There we go. This was another one from a pick from my coloring game. I believe it was the flowers on the cover. And I prioritized this one because it is one I would like to complete. Oh no, this was my season wheel. It was spring. And I chose this springy little page here. Let's see, so the other one was my free choice, maybe? I don't know, I'm getting confused now. I should have looked back. Anyway, at any rate, I did this page here. Maybe I'm out a little too far. There we go. So this is a combination of, I really wanted to use sparkle gel pens and just color flowers. So that is what I did with all the flowers. They are all done in a sparkle gel pen, which was super fun. And then everything else I used pencil to complete. And I decided I didn't want a background on this one. I just wanted it to be the bunnies and the flowers and keep it simple. So that is another page down in this book, which is very exciting. Let's see what we have next. Next was just a fun one I did. Just a color by number in this Spring Awakening by Deborah Muller. And I did this one here, trying to do a couple in this one because obviously it's spring here, and it's good for that mood coloring. Now I did it all in alcohol marker, and this book has that paper that just doesn't do the best with alcohol marker. There's another book out there by Zen Doodle that I completed the whole book, and the pages were so much better than this for alcohol marker, but try as I might, there are lines in the coloring, so just have to accept that and move on. And that is it for that book. I am trucking my way through. I'm kind of going, I didn't go in order initially, but I'm kind of going in order now, and I've got a decent chunk in there, so that's fun. Then I have Crayola Art with Edge Optical Illusions. This was, I think I did 2 free choice options for my game, and this was the second option, and I just did this one here, which is kind of cool. And I just used my pastel Artex alcohol markers, I believe, on this. So tried to kind of change my tones to enhance the optical illusion there. It's kind of cool. This is always a fun one to do. And then I have a whip from my game. This was... Oh, sorry, I have a dog scratching at the door there. This was the challenge prompt I got. I'm kind of sad. This is the sad part. It's in Just Add Color Fairyland, and I believe this is just Barron's is the publisher for that. They don't list a specific artist. So the challenge was to color in black and white technique. So I wanted to copy the trend I saw kind of going around a little bit ago, where people would do a section of the page in black and white shading and then color the rest. So here's what I have started. I have made a circle area down here at the bottom that's going to be my black and white area, and then it's going to switch over to the color, and the rest of the page is going to be all color. So I have started the color part. and I chickened out on doing the black and white this month. But I will get it done. I don't like having whips sitting around, so um, eventually I will get this done. But I'm planning on doing it in a kind of almost a 70s color palette, oranges, browns, yellows, greens, that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be really pretty. And I'm happy with what I have done so far. So, um, but I do want to get back to it and finish that. I feel bad that I chickened out on my challenge prompt for the month. And I have another whip to show, and this is another sad one. It was a buddy color I've had going on for a little bit. My buddy has long since completed theirs, but I did a little more progress in this, a little more. This is one that I'm kind of hopping in and out of as I go, so you will get to see this in progress along the way. But oh, I didn't mention the book this was in. This is in Tiny Worlds by Matt Edwards, and it's this cute little gnome house in a tree. And I'm so excited to get it done, but it's just little by little right now, so I will continue to work on that one as well. And then one more that I did not get to in my coloring game. I was supposed to do a page in a Coloring Heaven color palette, and I had chosen the palette. I've chosen the page. It was, if I can get to it, it was this page here in the Color of Daydreams by Nicolette Delafray. And it's another one that I would like to keep out and get to this month. My goal is to film a video using that color palette and completing the page. So hopefully that will be coming. And yeah, it just didn't get done this month. So we can only do so much. And that is what it is. I do have one other thing to share, though, that I completed this month, which I was very excited about. I have been working on this embroidery square that my mom gave me. A bunch of people in my family are working on each one of theirs because there was apparently a whole stack of them left from my grandmother when she passed away. And I think they're all going to come together and become something really cool as a family project. So this is mine. I don't know if I can get out high enough to show the whole thing. Probably not. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to do, but I am super excited to have it done. It was a great feeling of accomplishment for sure. I'll show close up here. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's like all these little French knots that go all the way around that I did in a light blue. And then the really pretty flower in the center. So that was exciting to get finished, and probably part of why I didn't get as much coloring done. But you know, I hop from hobby to hobby, and I thought it'd be fun to share that here too. So that is it for the things I worked on in the month of April. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of that, and I hope you're having a great month of May so far. Coming up next year is going to be my coloring game for May, so I can figure out what I'm going to be working on in May. And so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!